What's up, guys? Welcome back. If you're looking for your new favorite way to make fried shrimp, you're in the right spot. Today I'll be showing you my firecracker shrimp recipe. But before we do that, please take a quick second to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to hit that bell and enable notifications as well. Alright guys, meet me in the kitchen, let's make it happen. First things first, you're going to need some extra large shrimp that's already been defrosted. We're going to peel and devein these. I'm going to start by grabbing the tail end and pinching it and just pull that piece off there. And if you spin it around and do the same thing on the other end, you should be able to execute this technique with just 2 moves. Nice and easy. Again, just pinch the tail off as you see me doing right there. And then do the same with the shell on the body. Nice and simple. If you have your own technique, feel free to use that. But if not, give this one a try. It's super fast and your boy's eating a lot of shrimp, so you can trust me on this one. Once we have deshelled all of the shrimp, we're going to break out our sharpest knife in the kitchen. And we're going to make an incision down the back of the shrimp. And remove the vein from the shrimp. These shrimp didn't have much of a vein, but you'll still be able to see me remove it here. This is where the intestinal tract is in the shrimp. It's actually optional to remove this because once you cook it, you're cooking out all the bacteria anyway, but I do like to remove it myself, but you know, totally up to you. There you go. And once you've gone ahead and removed all of the veins, go ahead and clean your shrimp with some cold water, just to make sure you get everything else out of there. Next, you're gonna beat 2 eggs with a little bit of hot sauce in a bowl. This is gonna be what we're gonna use to dredge the shrimp. As always, guys, the specific measurements and ingredients can be found in the description box below. Next, we're going into a mixing bowl with equal parts cornstarch and all-purpose flour. The cornstarch is going to help the shrimp stay nice and crispy when we add our sauce. We're going to season that mixture with salt, pepper, garlic, and onion powder. Or if you have your favorite seafood blend, feel free to use that as well in your seasoning for your breading. I recommend tasting the flour mixture just to make sure it's adequately seasoned. Next, we're going to hit our shrimp with a little bit of seasoning as well. Don't go overboard though, because shrimp is definitely a little delicate, so you don't need to season it too much. But we did go down with a little salt and pepper there on the shrimp. Mix them around, make sure they're evenly coated. And then we're going to place them into our egg wash. Just a little bit at a time, you don't want to overcrowd it. Give them a nice toss in there, and then we're going to drain the excess and go right into our flour and cornstarch mixture. Looking good. I like to do this a little bit before we start our oil because it gives the flour time to adhere to the meat. This will prevent the flour from falling off of the shrimp and laying on the bottom of your frying pan. So once you bread them, go ahead and put them on a plate or a wire rack as you see me doing right here, and just give them a few minutes to kind of hang out. Let that flour really adhere to the shrimp. It's going to ensure they stay nice and crispy, and it'll keep your oil clean. There we go. That's how we're looking. Next, we're gonna make our sauce. So we're going in with 1/2 cup of sweet chili sauce. Any brand will work here, whatever you like. Followed by 1 teaspoon of garlic paste and 1 teaspoon of ginger. The flavor profile on this sauce is crazy, guys. It would be good on wings. Obviously, it's good on shrimp. You can use it for so many things, maybe even salmon. Haven't tried that yet, but I will. Then we're going in with some fresh lemon juice. Followed by about 2 tablespoons of honey. Again, guys, all of the specific measurements and ingredients are in the description box below. You see me going in with a little bit of lemon zest. That's going to really add some pop to this recipe. Break out your whisk and mix that sauce thoroughly. Make sure all the ingredients are well combined. And make sure you taste as you go and adjust the flavor to your preference. If you want it a little extra sweet, you can add a little bit more honey. You could even spice it up with a little sriracha if you want. Now we're going in with our cooking oil. You can use peanut oil or vegetable oil, whatever your preference is, no big deal. You want to fill it up so that the shrimp will be submerged in the oil. Get that up to 350 degrees. And then we're going in with our shrimp. Remember to always lay the food away from you. That way you avoid any splatter. We don't want you to burn yourself. And these don't take long at all to cook, guys. About 4 to 5 minutes and they'll be done. Check on them after a couple minutes. Make sure they're cooking nicely. Make sure nothing's sticking to the bottom and they're not sticking together. You want a nice golden brown color. And at least 145 degrees internal temperature. You know they're good to go. I can't wait for you guys to try this recipe. Let me know in the comments if you plan on making this. I also have a delicious bang bang shrimp recipe that's really popular on my channel. This is a little spin on that recipe for those that don't like mayonnaise. This one is super delicious. I can't wait for you guys to try it out. Looking good. Those shrimp are fried to perfection. We're going to remove them from that hot oil and place them on a wire rack, allow them to drain. I don't recommend putting them on a paper towel because they'll end up getting soggy and we want crispy shrimp. So a wire rack is the best way to do it. But if you don't have a wire rack, you got to do what you got to do. No big deal. They'll still taste delicious. All right, now you want to dunk those shrimp into that sauce like so. Make sure they're well coated and then we're going to plate them up. Now this is why that cornstarch is important, guys, because the cornstarch will make sure the shrimp are extra crispy, and that crispiness is needed because this sauce is kind of thick. And we don't want soggy shrimp. These are fantastic, super crispy. The sauce is packed with flavor. This is the perfect appetizer for your next game day or your party. You can serve this with a little rice also if you want to make a meal out of it. We're going to garnish it up with some toasted sesame seeds. Quick little food porn for you guys. I think this counts as a trademark money shot as well. You know I gotta hit it with a little greenery. These are some diced chives. And that, my friends, is Firecracker shrimp perfection. You know I gotta try this. Couple trademark money shots. And here comes the taste test. I think this one will do. Oh man. There it is. The face says it all. If you don't point at your food, it's not good, I'm telling you. We got to go back for seconds. This recipe is great, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure you give me a thumbs up. Please hit that subscribe button and that bell for notifications. And as always, thank you for your support.